I'm Ross. That's Ian. This is a beer. And this is also a beer. But we're doing some dark, well, kind of dark lagers. One is a dark lager and one is a honey brown lager, and we felt these are the only two that they can actually compare each other to. This is the Queen Bee, and it is a honey brown lager, once it gets in focus there. A malt-forward brown lager brewed with local Canadian honey, well-balanced. It flows smoothly with light and nutty flavors. It's one of life's sweetest finds. The describers of them down the bottom says toffee, elegant, nutty. So this one is it's a 4.8% alcohol by volume, and Spindrift out of, I want to say Dartmouth? Yes, Dartmouth.
It looks like a coat, that kind of darkness. This is really dark. And yet it's got a nice pesky foam on top.
I think the word toffee threw me off because I'm getting a kind of a much more sticky, sugary stickiness toffee flavor than a honey flavor. Deliciously malty up front.
So nice. Oh, God, I like that.
That is very excellent. Still getting the maltiness at the tail end there. It's still... Where bitter is, a minute and a half after you've swallowed, it's still filling it with this toffee malt that I am just adoring.
It hits all the malt flavors and the sweetness that maybe a toffee and the nutty whatever would suggest. But of course, it's advertised as a honey brown lager. I don't get a smell or a taste of honey. Do you?
No. Definitely 900,000 out of a million worker bees.
If this was out of 10, mate, I'd give that 8.5.
Tatamagouche's Ŝero Czech dark lager. This is literally what it says as the description of the beer. Before the onset of night, the world is calm. Ŝero Czech dark lager is our Czech version of dusk in name and in style. Smooth on the palate and refreshing with a dry finish providing a pleasant showcase of malts, bittersweet in the best way, just like dusk. It is a 5.1%.
This one's immediately smells maltier. Very similar, isn't it?
So similar. Maybe just the tail end of it was sweeter in the Queen Bee and more bitter in this dusk one, the Czech.
I like this too a lot. This is still full of malt. Mm-hmm. It hasn't gone away. It's sweeter. The honey brown lager is definitely sweeter, and
it's sweeter. And this one is the bitter version, but they seem very, very similar. I think the Queen Bee, giving that one a 9. I think this is my 8.5, is the one that is the more bitter.
9 out of 10. I really like this even more than the other one.
My 0.5 goes to the sweeter of the two. We own this town. It's Wednesday at 9:30. Take that, children.
But I could think of better things to do with $500 than eat a human toe, couldn't you?